I don't want to go back to that cold room with metal chairs and judgmental eyes. But silence is choking me harder than handcuffs ever did. I promised myself I'd stay out of trouble. Yet the truth keeps knocking like it knows I'm too tired to lie anymore. I've learned how expensive honesty can be, but living with this secret is costing me my sanity every single night. I know what happens when words go too far, but keeping them locked inside feels like another kind of prison. I'm scared of flashing lights and official voices, yet I'm more afraid of dying with this unsaid. Last time, I paid for speaking when I should have stayed quiet, but this time, my conscience won't negotiate. I don't want to relive those walls, those numbers, that smell of regret. But the truth is louder than fear. I've been behaving, staying clean, walking straight, yet this one confession keeps pulling me back to the edge. I know how fast freedom disappears, but I also know what happens when lies rot inside your chest. I didn't survive all that just to be silenced now, even if telling you risks everything again. My hands still shake when I remember the last arrest, but my voice shakes more when I try not to tell you. I've mastered pretending nothing happened, yet this truth refuses to play along. I don't want to explain myself to another judge, but I need to explain myself to you. Staying quiet kept me safe, but it never kept me whole. I promised I'd never put myself in that position again. Yet here I am, choosing honesty over safety. I've done the math, counted the consequences, and still this confession feels unavoidable. Fear taught me discipline, but it didn't teach me peace. I know the system doesn't care about intentions, but my heart doesn't care about rules anymore. I've been free on paper, but mentally, I've been locked up with this secret. I don't want to risk losing everything again, but losing myself feels worse. Silence once protected me. Now it's slowly destroying me. I've replayed this moment 1,000 times, hoping the truth would disappear on its own. I learned how fragile freedom is, yet I learned how heavy guilt can be too. I don't want to hear my name called in that tone again, but I need you to hear this in mine. The last arrest taught me consequences. This moment is teaching me courage. I'm tired of living carefully when my thoughts are screaming recklessly. I stayed quiet long enough to heal my body, but my soul is still bleeding. I know what honesty cost me before, but I also know what lying is costing me now. I don't want to be brave. I just don't want to be fake anymore. Every warning sign is flashing, yet my heart keeps pushing forward. I've obeyed every rule since then, except the one telling me to bury this truth. I'm scared of being punished again, but I'm more scared of becoming someone who never speaks up. I don't want another record, another scar. But this silence is already marking me. The fear never really left. I just learned how to live around it. I didn't come this far just to stay quiet when it matters most. I've tasted what happens when words are used against you, but I still choose them. I don't want to relive my worst day, yet this secret keeps dragging me back there. I stayed out of trouble by staying quiet, but I lost pieces of myself doing it. I know the risk. I feel the danger, and still I need you to hear this. Freedom taught me gratitude. Guilt taught me urgency. I've been walking straight, talking less, hiding more, and it's killing me slowly. I don't want to explain this from behind glass again, but I need to explain it now. Fear changed my behavior, but it didn't change the truth. I'm tired of choosing safety over honesty when honesty is the only thing that feels real. I learned how quickly life can turn, but I also learned how heavy unspoken words become. I don't want to risk everything again, but this truth already owns me. Silence kept me free, but it never set me at peace. I'm not trying to be reckless, I'm trying to be real. I survived consequences, shame, and judgment. I can survive telling you this too. I don't want another warning, another charge, another regret. But I also don't want another lie. This isn't about breaking rules. It's about breaking the weight inside my chest. I've been careful long enough. Now I need to be honest. I don't want to step back into that nightmare, but pretending is its own nightmare. The fear of arrest still lives in me, but so does the need to confess. I've paid for my past with silence, and I'm done paying. I don't want to be brave for the story. I just want to be truthful for once. Staying quiet kept me alive, but it didn't let me live. I know what could happen if I say this, and I'm saying it anyway. I don't want to lose my freedom again, but I can't keep losing myself. If this gets me in trouble, so be it. I'm tired of being imprisoned by what I never said.